What's up, everybody? First and foremost, this gameplay is going to seem a little off, and that's because I'm using a keyboard and a mouse. And this game is very heavy on the keyboard button presses. Multiple buttons being pressed simultaneously, which is something I'm not used to at all. One of these clips, in fact, I'm using a controller. Tell me if you can spot which one it is. Now in this video, it's going to be a review, but I also want to maximize your enjoyment experience when you play Rage, because there's a right and wrong way to play this game, I assure you. And that brings me to the missteps of the game first. The open world obviously is cool. It looks outstanding, especially the lighting and the color scheme that they used. But I feel this game would have been much better suited as a linear game instead of an open world one. Now, it doesn't ruin it by any means, but it does slow down what I consider to be the appetizer for Doom Eternal. Oh, and by the way, if you're a fan of Mad Max, you should love this game. It's like Mad Max and Doom had a baby. I don't know if anybody's used that comparison yet, but it's a pretty obvious one when you play the game. Now, the next misstep is I finished the game on PC without having all my powers. Now, see, that's a problem. I thought throughout the campaign mission somewhere I was going to come across these arcs that give you your abilities. And I didn't. I didn't think I was going to have to explore the world to find these. You can go to vendors, buy maps. I didn't know that either because I hate hub worlds and I didn't spend a significant amount of time in the hub worlds. I'm only just now finding this out because of my second playthrough. Now, I didn't feel like exploring the open world. It is kind of dry, drab, barren, but it is a wasteland, so it's kind of hard to be picky about that. Now, listen closely. You're going to get your powers, your weapon upgrades by finding arcs. There are a few arcs open to you when the game first starts. Now, I recommend you go to those immediately. Forget the story. Then look online, Google a picture, go to YouTube, look at the map in the game, and it's going to have all the weapons upgrade locations. On whatever you Google, just look for Rage 2 weapon upgrade locations or arc ability locations and go get them all of them. Get them all, or go to a vendor, pay for the maps. You can do a few campaign missions in between, but I assure you, this isn't going to ruin your experience because there are so many upgrades for all the powers and the weapons, so they're going to consistently feel fresh and more powerful, so trust me, go get them first. Now, I currently have all of them on my second playthrough on PS4 Pro, and if you're worried about the console version, don't be. It looks and runs awesome. The Pro version, anyway. According to Digital Foundry, the X version runs awesome too. Now, another misstep is the campaign length and story. The campaign feels rushed, the story isn't very engaging, and you most likely won't care about any of the characters either. I don't know, it all comes across as just silly, personally. And the boss battles, very lackluster and very samey. Well, gee whiz, Rev, why the hell would I want to play this game then? Well, because the gameplay is about as good as it gets. It's fast, it's furious, and the more upgrades you get, the more powerful you become. Now, there's going to be many outposts for you. There's going to be some outposts for you, Pip, old chap. There's going to be many outposts for you to crash and burn. And I thought it would get old fast, but because of how badass the gameplay is, I'm still playing over 30 hours later. That's right, people. 30 hours later, I got in this game. The combinations you can do in this are crazy. Catapult yourself into the air with a double jump, then slam down on your enemies. Next to a shadow strike, followed by a wing stick throw that'll decapitate your enemies. Then hit your focus and remote detonate any explosive barrels around you, followed by a deployable shield, or activate your supercharge run that increases melee power and sends your enemies flying across the map. Experimenting with different gameplay strategies and techniques in this game is probably my favorite part. You feel like a damn superhero. It's like a superhero game. Weapons sound powerful, the gore's top-notch, the graphics have a very unique look to them, which gives it a very different yet familiar feeling. Upgrades are through the roof, weapons, grenades, vehicles, wing sticks, health, powers, upgrade everything, then unlock different perks for your guns and abilities. I mean, they stack with each other too. Some upgrades have to be done through vendors at the store and the hub basis, so be aware of that. Again, I didn't know till my second playthrough. I can't freaking stand hub worlds. Anyways, there you have it. I can't recommend this game enough. It's been an absolute blast from start to finish. top-notch gameplay. But if any of it, if any of what I've told you turned you off, then wait for a sale before you try it. Oh yeah, there's car combat too in this game. I didn't mess with it much, I gotta be honest. Just give me the hovercraft and let me go to the next slaughterhouse. Thank you very much. But that's all I got for you. I'm gonna let the gameplay run out. Hope you enjoy the video, and I will holla at you later. And before I go, quick recap. Find the arcs, get your abilities, get your weapons, start to upgrade, do a little bit of side missions, little bit of campaign, little bit of side missions, little bit of campaign. A perfect balance, if you will. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.